What's good, YouTube? I know we've been gone for a long time, but hear me out. We got something in the works for you. Very soon, we're going to be back at it, posting videos, making videos for y'all again. We've been on a hiatus. I don't know how long it's been. I ain't gonna cap. I don't even know how long it's been. I know we've been gone on a very long hiatus. Sometimes, this YouTube stuff, this recording stuff, we ain't got the consistency down because we real ass people, okay? We real people and we ain't got time for all the drama and stuff that be going on online. We don't. So, had to take a little hiatus. And now we back. But anyway, got a couple videos for y'all. It seems to be that something is going on in the world with mothers and specifically their sons, but a lot of times their daughters as well. But anyway, I ain't gonna do too much talking. I'm gonna go ahead, roll a clip, let y'all see. Let's go.
Why do you fight for your kids so much and then they grow up and disown you? They grow up and make it seem like it's your fault. They grow up and blame you for so much of shit. I am fighting for my son. I am fighting for my son to have a good life, good education, good standards, good world, like just good. And this boy want to be in the streets so bad. He don't want to do right in school. He don't want to do right by his siblings. Now he disrespecting me to the point where I just don't feel like fighting no more. I am tired. If it's not him, it's Nucy. If it's not Nucy, it's him. I am bawling my eyes out. I am so hurt right now to where I can only do is come to you guys and I don't give a fuck what y'all say about me. I am fighting for my son. He is only 17 years old. He not understanding this world is fucked up for a black person. It's fucked up for a black young boy. I let my son live life. I don't get on him about a lot of shit he do. Only thing I ask for you to go to school, get good grades, come home at a decent hour, and do right by your siblings. I let his girlfriend come over. Any girl that want to come over so he can feel comfortable. His friends come over. Let him hang out. I support him. I buy him shit. I make him feel like he's a young man. And then you turn around on me and say, I'm the problem. I'm doing too much. I'm overly stepping motherhood. I'm overstepping parenthood. You need to this. You need to that. This what the fuck these kids grow up and do. This what the fuck they do. This the second one. I am tired of fighting to give my kids the love that I give them, the support, the care, the only. It is bad. You want good for your kids and they don't see that shit. They don't see it. But another fucking woman that didn't have shit to do with you because you dating her fucking daughter have so much. So many opinions, so much advice. You don't listen to your own fucking mother. Your mother, I'm your mother. This is why I'm tired. I am tired. And then the stepdaddy calling me, trying to make a difference. That's my son. I'm fighting for my son.
Oh my God. First and foremost, let me start out by saying, any single mother that's out there, I give my heart out to her. I give my heart out to her. I give my thoughts out to her for everything that she's going through trying to raise kids alone. But also, with that being said, Mama, part of the reason why he is like that is because of you. Now, I do come from a school of thought of do not blame the parent that is there. Okay, you also put blame on the parent that isn't there. And my thing is, the fact that you said, I gave you everything, I treat you like a boy, I treat you like a young man and all of that, and treating him like a boy and treating him like a young man does not consist of letting every girl come to your house that he dates. Letting all his friends come over to your house. So what I think is the issue is you've been letting him get away with so much way before this video even came about, way before this problem even came about. You've been letting him, this is my assumptions, okay? I don't know her, I don't know a kid, but from my assumption, it seems like she's been letting him get away with a whole bunch of stuff for a very, very, very long time. Now that he's at the age where he's not controllable physically, now all the hurt and the pain and hooting and hollering, and you come into social media when the gamble was supposed to have been put down long time ago. Long time ago. You ever heard train up a child in the way that they supposed to go, then they'll never depart. There's some Bible stuff that I don't even get into. But if you want a tree to grow in a certain direction, you want it to go a certain way, you start that from young and you don't take your foot off their neck. I'm going to get into some of the comments, show y'all what people were saying inside the comments. As a parent who has went through this, the issue is we give them way too much. They don't see it. Give it to God and let them handle it. Buy them some life insurance. That sounds like a parent that has given up. Okay? That sounds like a parent that's given up and said, oh, I put it in God's hand. That's what it sounds like. And you can kind of tell by the way the person kind of worded it, like, give it to God. Yeah, I'm a person that don't believe in God and all that stuff. So I run a tight ship. Around here, okay? I got 2 boys. And you will never see me coming to the internet to hoot and holler my grievances about. I run a tight ship around here. I love my boys. They are very well-mannered, okay? And everything that they do, I support. And I don't have these type of problems. But let's carry on. Let's read some other comments. Somebody said, you have to let him go. Let the world teach him what you couldn't. Let him go painfully. God is pleased with your efforts. God knows you tried your best. You will be rewarded. Hold your head up and give him to the Lord. There's nothing more you can do. Hugs and kisses. It seems like a lot of people kind of, understand that and empathize with what she's going through. Maybe because they went through it or they seen it, or they just empathetic to the situation, knowing how hard it is, raising a child, being a single mother or whatever. I'm empathetic to it. I also can be empathetic and be real as well to let you know, Mom, you part of the problem. Let's move on. People always harass me not having kids, and I tell them all the time, you don't know who they gonna be when they grow up. That is absolutely true, because no matter how much you instill in them, no matter how much you give to them, no matter how much you show them, you teach them, you raise them, they still can grow up and be somebody that you didn't think that you raised, or something like however that goes. They still can grow because they're their own people, so they make their choices. I know one thing for me, I don't know what my children will do after they leave this house. I don't know. But I do know, as a parent, what I'm not going to put up with. I know I'm not going to put up with foolishness. I'm not going to put up with bad behavior. If I know I didn't raise you in that way, there's no way I'm condoning you in any type of crazy ass decision that you made. I'm sorry. Just I don't roll that way. Okay, let me read a few more comments. Somebody said, oh my God, I feel everything this woman is saying. I have a 17-year-old son, and after I was feeling defeated, I just prayed. Here we go again. It was some religious people. I thought we was putting that down, y'all. Anyway, I thought we was putting it down. I have a 17-year-old son, and after I was feeling defeated, I just prayed that when God touched him and set him down, it wasn't going to be nothing that kills me in the process. God definitely put his hands on him, and I'm okay, and I'm still praying, and I'm praying for you, Queen. Ooh, it's a lot of, it seems to be that I think this kind of tracks on why things are not getting done, because a lot of y'all leaving it to God. This is probably why nothing is getting done. I'm gonna just be honest. Like, somebody telling me that they'll pray for me after I'm going through something physically serious and stuff like that. And I'm going to put it in God's hand. Otherwise, basically telling me you're not going to do anything. So I'm trying to avoid having that conversation. But here we go. One more. Somebody said, fathers, take your place. Your sons need you. Their lives depend on it. 100. I mean, is it a thing of because father's not in the home? Me personally, I don't believe so. I don't think that's what it is. I'm gonna say this: being a kid that was raised by both parents inside the home, I think people that was not raised with both parents in the house, they think it's some type of magical treatment you get because you was raised with both of your parents in the house, and that's not always the case because a lot of times you have a situation where both parents are not present all the time. Especially in the society we live in, a lot of fathers can be in the house and still not be present. Now, my daddy taught me a lot. He taught me a lot as far as knowing how to fix cars, good with my hands, knowing how to build things. Because I grew up a tomboy, so I wanted to follow him around until he got tired of me when I got older. But like, that's what I learned from him. But as far as like instilling values and stuff like that, my dad was a quiet man. He wasn't that type of person. He basically the type of person that led by example, but didn't say anything, pull me to the side, talk about anything or nothing like that. Mainly that was my mother, but at the same time, my mother is a pastor. She's going to come from a biblical standpoint, and she didn't teach me anything like that I was going to be prepared for in society. Now, if I was going to grow up with Moses in them, all of that stuff that she taught me probably would have been beneficial, but it wasn't. So I think people that didn't grow up with both parents, I think they fantasize about how it was for people that were born with two-parent households and things of that nature. And it's just not always the case. A lot of times, even the baby fathers that you have, sometimes it'd be a good thing they're not even in the kid's life. I'm not gonna even lie. Sometimes it'd be a good thing as long as you have like siblings, cousins, uncles, brothers, somebody around and where they can get that friendship with males and stuff like that. And it don't always have to be a man in the house, because I think by people trying to make such an effort to put a man in the house, you'll end up putting the wrong man in your house, and you'll end up having the wrong man raise your kids, because a lot of these men out here are not stable, emotionally stable, financially stable. So asking for one thing and get something else on the back end, I think you, as a parent, especially when you ain't got nobody but yourself, the only thing the best thing you can focus on is, if you want the best for your child, you got to start from early. You can't get to almost to the middle when they 10, 11, 15. Oh my God. Get to that age and think anything's going to change. Here's a clip from Iyanla talking to a parent. She was having trouble with her child and stuff like that. Y'all see.
This is why in our culture as black people, when the boys turn a certain age, the men come and get him and take him away from the mother, because she can emotionally manipulate him. But since we don't live in our culture no more, we say what we want to say, do what we want to say. We tear our men down and then wonder why they don't make good husbands and fathers. Mothers destroy sons. His mother can speak to him in certain ways that destroy him in ways that can never be repaired.
True. If I'm a son and I'm out here, not you know what I'm saying, not wilding or anything, but we're just living in a house together and you decide to just blow up and go off of whatever the reason is, it's a way you talk to your son. It's a way you talk to your daughter even. It's not any different. You talk to both of them with respect. Even if you feel like, oh, you're not getting it. Talk to them do you want your message to come across? Do you want your message to get through? If you want your message to get through, then talk to them like you would want somebody to talk to you. That's it. Once you ring a bell in your child's head, it's very hard to unring that bell once you've already rung it. Unfortunately, that's the way it goes. Anyway, let me play the next clip.
Y'all are raising men we can't hire. Y'all are raising men that we cannot hire. I'm going to tell you what's going on right now. A lot of you all are building dependent boys who become undisciplined, dependent on their parents' men. We cannot employ these people. They're not on time. They do not answer to anyone. They think that they are always right. Listen, mothers, fathers who think their kids are always right. And I need you to really listen to me when I say this, because I'm saying it, but other people want to say it as well. You're making it very difficult for us, because now we're playing the part of being their parents versus their employers. It is becoming very difficult to employ people who do not have the discipline to be on time for meetings, to listen when we're giving them ideas, to take instruction when it's necessary.
100%.
Stop
100%.
raising dependent.
I believe in what he's saying 100% because I see it. You know what I'm saying? I have nephews. You know what I mean? My nieces, for some reason, the girls, they do what they got to do. I'm not going to lie. The girls be in the paint. The girls do what they have to do. You know what I mean? I have a niece. Oh, my goodness. She moved up here. I'm in Georgia, y'all. So she moved up here. Got to the bread, okay? Got her a nice job, got her a whip, got her a plate. She is on it. She's on the money. Go get her. You know what I mean? For my nephews, not so much. Love all of them to death, but not so much. And I don't know what it be when it comes to the boys. I know that it's a very fine line between responsibility and coddling, okay? When you want to put responsibility on a boy, you got to stick them. You got to, like I said, you got to put your foot on their neck, and you got to, like, not literally, y'all, but you got to put your foot on their neck, and you can't take your foot off. You got to be on them. And at the end, when they get older, they'll respect the discipline. They'll respect the sternness. They'll respect the structure. But just letting them run round and free and let them do what the world they want, it's just not going to work. A lot of times, a lot of this stuff falls on the parent, man. I ain't going to lie. Whether it's the parent that's there, whether it's the parent that's not there, to me, I see it twofold. Whoever there, whoever not there. To me, that's just how it goes in my mind. With the first mother, she's doing all that, and it can the switch can flip, and what that could do is, I see why my dad left. I see why my dad is gone. I see why he's not here. You are unbearable. I see why he left. And the wheels will start turning, and they'll start making excuses for the father that's gone, the one that's not there, the one that has not been taking care of them. They'll make all the excuses in the world for him. And that's not what you want to do. I think the best course of action, heal. Take care of yourself. Deal with your trauma. Deal with your own trauma and the things that you have going on. That way you can raise better adults. You can raise better human beings if you do that. Anyway, I'm TJ. This Talking Tequila. That's my 2 cents. And I'm out. Peace.
I won't